Episode number 44 here. We are just checking in with, okay, we are live on LinkedIn. Just waiting for YouTube. Here we go. What if I told you all it takes is just 30 days to transform your life once and for all? 30 days. Planned, consistent, step-by-step action, just giving 10 to 15 minutes a day. Of course, there's going to be little intensives along with the entire thing, but 30 days, you're going to master the single biggest skill that can transform your personal life, your professional life, will help you create multiple streams of income, something that has transformed my life over the last 7 years. Yes, it took 7 years for me to learn, but here I am giving it all away. So for today's live, I just thought there was this Speak to Lead live cohort. For those of you who've been observing and watching these sessions, you are already aware that every single day we keep talking about the lives on how we just want to work with 10 people per month, handhold them one to one in the form of that live immersive cohort experience, ensuring that they're able to get towards the finish line with every single public speaking skill embedded deep within them. Today's session is what I had to eventually record at some point of time. And just like I did, if you remember, I think it was episode number 6 or 7, I'm not able to remember, where I did all that 11 in-depth self-discovery exercises as a part of the warm-up once any student joins the Speak to Lead live. Now, mind you, the December batch has already started, and we've already started filling in the seats for the month of January. So if you have no clue what it's all about, just check all the link that is given below. All the details, you'll find it. And if you feel that it interests you, just hop in. It's going to be the greatest way to start 2026, that's for sure. So today's orientation session, usually what I prefer doing is, obviously I have my notes in front of me, or I create a mental mind map through which I'm able to organize the thoughts and share. But while I was delivering the orientation live in session 1, somewhere I felt that it was not well organized. And the way it is validated is when Yogeshwari gives me critical feedback. So she allowed us to celebrate the start of the cohort, but then the next day she said, it would be amazing if you can decide and create a visual aid in the form of a mind map or a PPT, which will make it easier for the audience to follow through and for you also to stick to time. We did start at 7 o'clock, we did end at 9 o'clock, and then we had a short Q&A as well. But overall, the agenda was not exactly how much we would have wanted it to in terms of time. And I'm very, very particular about time. It's always when you are on time, you are late. When you're before time, you're actually on time. Okay. So I kind of constructed this entire mind map last night. And that's because there was no internet, there was nothing to do. So I just thought, fine, let me sit down and create those mind maps and the workshop modules. So while I prepared this entire thing, I will be sharing the entire mind map as well as the whole orientation. I will be delivering it live to you, and I will also parallelly record the same. So this is me conducting this entire session over Zoom. Zoom session is being live streamed parallelly using restream.io to LinkedIn as well as YouTube. The objective of doing this entire session live is so that I can give you the behind the scenes access as well, which is available publicly. And then I will be cropping or recording the actual part of the entire orientation, which will be uploaded into our learning management system for the students to go through as soon as they've made the payment and they can get started with the journey. Okay. So with keeping that as a foundation, let's kickstart. I'm not sure, I'm going to try a new feature here, which allows Zoom to share the screen, in which one half of the screen is going to be the mind map. The other half of the screen is going to be me. So it's a new thing that I'm going to experiment. I have no idea how it's going to turn out to be, but I'm sure it'll turn out good. And anyways, we can always change it later. But the joy of doing it live is that uh, even the mistakes are a part of the process. And then you learn from the mistakes and you grow. Okay. So this is going to be me going live, and let's go. Okay. Let me start the recording in Zoom this time. So where is the recording? Okay. So I always take a deep breath in. I kind of align myself in. I take a deep breath in, get into that zone, get into that state, and then I kickstart the recording. That I did that exactly at the start of the session as well. Now I'm doing it once more because this is the video, and I don't do any edits. Okay, my videos, I don't prefer heavy duty editing. You'll not see too much of flashes or cuts and all. Even if I'm coughing, I'm sneezing and all, it's a part of the video because I want to make it as human, as raw, as natural as possible. I foresee in the future that people are going to resonate more towards this form of speaking, which is exactly whoever a person is on video is what he's going to be in person as well. So that's me. That's my perspective, and that's the way how I like my videos. So here we go. Welcome to the launch orientation video of Speak to Lead live cohort. This is going to be the best decision that you have taken. I will prove to you by the end of this launch orientation video why is it so. You joined Yogeshwari, you joined me in this next 30 days. That's going to help you master the skill, the number one skill that has helped Yogeshwari and I grow in our career, go from a simple 5-digit starting base salary to a 6-figure yearly package. It has helped us create digital courses, assets, videos that are time lasting, as an evergreen. Okay. You will also learn every single thing that we have learned up until this point that has helped us build better relationship with our family members, our parents, our siblings, the friends, each other, all put together in a simple system and framework that's easy to follow, easy to implement. And the best part is you're going to enjoy this journey like anything. So without further ado, I know I used a crutch word, but that's absolutely fine. Let's get started. I have designed a beautiful mind map for you. So here we are. All right, just one moment. And here it is. We will start with the code of honor of our community. The name of our community is Sun's Den, and these are the code of honors that we believe in. The first is purity. So whenever it is that we do anything in this world, we need to make sure that we have our, just one moment. Yeah, we need to be ethical. We need to be aligned to our values, our morals, our beliefs, and most importantly, our truth. Now that truth, the truth is always universal. Okay, the sun rises in the east. Whatever goes up comes down. There are certain things that can never change. Perspectives, morals, ethics, and values can always be different. But if you stand to what you feel is right, you should stick to it, and that's where you will become completely pure. If everything is aligned to truth, which means we are always in complete alignment, that's purity. The second is integrity. Thoughts, words, and deeds in unison, to such an extent where every single time I get certain emotions, whether I'm happy, I express my happiness. I talk it out, not express it out. Because at the same time, I know when I get angry, I cannot express my anger. It might lead to hurting some people. So I will speak out the anger. Thoughts, words, and actions are in unison. You will learn that in these 30 days how to follow it. But I need your commitment that we are always going to be integral. Congruency, internal congruency. I have left jobs when even for the slightest moment I didn't feel resonated. Even for one speck of a time I didn't feel resonated. I left it. Really didn't matter because I didn't want to remove the internal congruence away from myself. Personal congruence, my connection with colleagues, friends, family members. It's always whatever it is that I feel for them, I should be in a position to speak that out with absolute honesty and congruency so that I can go to sleep peacefully. Does that make sense? The fact that you're watching this video right now, I know that you also believe in the same, and that's why you are here. Okay. Professional, same thing. In our professional lives, there's a boundary, and I know what is that boundary. I clearly communicate that. I practice it. I ensure that I vocal about it to all the people that I know. And finally, when all these things are aligned, you will soon begin to realize that there's some sense of peace, inner peace, that you will experience day in and day out as you go ahead in this beautiful thing we call life. The fourth code of honor, abundance. All of us must always practice love, compassion, and empathy at all times. We are all human beings. we are in this beautiful planet called Earth. We don't know the before and after of the other organisms that we come in touch with. I'm not just talking about human beings. I'm talking about cats, dogs, birds, different animals that we see, different organisms. But we'll stick to human beings here itself because we're going to be interacting with fellow human beings within the life cohort. You don't know the history, the geography, the past, the future, the present state in which we are meeting someone. So when you develop a habit of believing in love, always having that compassion and empathy, you will know that if a human being trusts you, you get a lot of blessings. And if you get a lot of blessings, you're eventually going to grow in life. Contribution, it's our responsibility, our collective responsibility to make sure that we are sharing every single thing that we are learning with the world through audios, videos, lessons, insights. You will learn all of that as you start going through the whole 30-day journey with us, because once you do that, you make this world a better place. Today, when we want to think of peace, we think of Mahatma Gandhi. We want to think of intellect, spirituality, we think of Swami Vivekananda. We want to think about freedom fighting, we think about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Like, all these are all stalwarts, and the reason we know about them is because their thoughts, perspectives, beliefs, insights are documented. And today, with social media and the way we have technology, the access of technology using AI, you will be shocked and surprised just by typing your own name in Google or typing your own name in AI. You will get to know so much about yourself, like what the world already knows enough of you without you putting efforts. Now, what happens when you actually consciously put in? Once this happens, you are able to connect deep with people. People will know you even before you get to know yourself, and that's the magic. The greatest investing is always investment in yourself. And when you invest your learnings, like you put it out into the world, you're already investing your time, your energy, your money into putting your stuff out, and that's making the world a better place for sure. And as you do so, imagine you're going to become timeless. Today, if we want to, you look at any of the legends on the planet, whether they're alive, whether they are not, with just a couple of buttons, we can listen to them, we can hear them, we can see them. I'm talking about the songs which are evergreen. Muhammad Rafi, Manna De. No, these are all legends, and we can get to hear them because the stuff is out and they've built a legacy. That's what contribution does. I want you to set that intention that you're going to make videos, you're going to speak, you're going to share your stuff out with the world. Once you've done with this 30-day challenge, 30-day is going to guide you through with that step by step. And finally, this is my favorite one: 3U principle of upskill, uplearn, and upserve, so that you will make the world a better place. If you are with me so far, you're watching this video, I want you to write down with you for the code of honor. With you for the code of honor. Code of honor is what holds this entire community together. You will see me as we meet in the inner circle calls and different sessions that we will be meeting. Obviously, after the 30 days, you will see me repeating these points over and over again. Now, with that, let's come to the warm-up journey. Now, let's understand first, where are we standing at this point of time? You have watched probably Yogeshwari's content, my content, and you felt like, wow, what they are delivering is some world class. You have felt that because the way we are preparing, the way we are creating stuff, the way we are putting stuff out, we are setting that intention that we want to be truly world class. So if you're feeling that, congratulations, you're in the right place. Now, the fact that you joined our landing page, you saw the entire details, you made the payment, and now you are here, you're watching this video, it just goes to show that you are committed to your own growth. And I bow down to you for that. I bow down to the power, the universal energy, the consciousness in you, for making you realize that you're at the right place. And now it's all about taking actions. Now, what we felt was, even before we meet you live, so far, we must have had a one-to-one already. In that one-to-one, we've already given you step-by-step directions based on the challenges that you faced, the goals that you have, every single thing we discussed about. And we also give you a step-by-step guideline in which we have guided you to the steps that you need to follow that will equip you towards getting to know yourself better than ever before, even before we have our first session. So you have to understand that the warm up is the phase which you really need to double down, make sure that you do all of it, and all the details that you need will be available just below this video as you go through. Now, as a part of the warm up process, let me go back to the screen. Here we go. Just one second. Yeah, as a part of the warm up process, the first thing that you have received is called as the onboarding form. So what you're going to do is you will be filling up the onboarding form with as much of details as possible. The more detailed it is, the better and easier it is for us to get to know you. So what will you fill up is, first of all, what were the problems and the challenges that you are facing which led you to joining this program? We want you to be as vulnerable, as open, as transparent as possible. Please note that every single detail that you share is binded by a confidentiality agreement, which means only Yogeshwari and I, who is going to be your assigned mentor, is going to have will get to go through the form only. Okay, so we are maintaining that details, and that's why we want you to fill it with absolute honesty, vulnerability, transparency as much as possible so that we can get to know you. Also, at the same time, we would like to know the kind of goals that you would like to achieve, which means it's not just the fact that you are here in this 30 days, right? You have decided to invest your time, energy, and money to get certain goals after learning the skill, right? We want to know that so that we can craft the journey for you as and when we go through with you in the 30 days. At the same time, the way we craft the exercises, the way we craft the one-to-ones is going to be completely aligned towards what you fill in. The moment you fill in the form, we at the end of the form, you will have a WhatsApp group that is mentioned over there. Please make sure that you join the WhatsApp group. And once you join the WhatsApp group, you have to introduce yourself. And we've given a very, very simple template for you to follow. What is your name, full name? Please mention your full name, important. What place are you from? Which part of the planet are you from? Your city and your country would be okay. What made you join this program? So you can talk about your expectations, whether you saw any of our lives or content or read an article, blog, course, irrespective of wherever you've got to know, you can mention that. What is the biggest expectation that you have from this 30-day program? Mention that as well. And this is a very interesting one. You can talk about one special or unique thing about you, which I'll tell you about me right away. I love smiling. Like, you'll see me smiling all the time, always. And if we meet ever in person, you will literally see 10 times more of the energy that you're able to feel from me. Okay. So that's one unique thing. I've already told you about me. Now I want to know about you as well. Okay. Once the form filling is done and you've joined the WhatsApp group and you're in the introduction, then we will be having a detailed one-to-one. Okay. Now, so far, you must have had a one-to-one interaction, either over WhatsApp, maybe over calls, maybe over different social media platforms with either Yogeshwari or I. But in this one-to-one, what we will do is we will do a walkthrough of your form together, understanding every single thing that you mentioned over there. We will ask questions in case if we have any to clarify. We will understand the challenges and we will set the expectation so that we will give you those different mindset tools that you need in order to make sure that you're able to get the most out of this journey. Now, please understand this. It takes a lot of courage to not just make the investment. See, money everybody has, and we have paid a lot of money for a lot of courses or stuff over a period of time in our lives, isn't it? But to sign up for something where you're going to play at 110%, that itself requires a lot of courage. So we will try to understand where those blocks are, and we will guide you through with the mindset tools and give you a step-by-step discovery adventure, which you will have to complete before the first session. So I'm not sure which part of the month you have joined, paid the money, and you joined and you are here with me right now. But please note, from this point until the first session date, which will be announced in your WhatsApp group and in the one-to-one as well, you have that period of time to sit down and complete these exercises. What are these exercises all about? Let's move further. The first and foremost exercise that we have is called as a baseline video. Now, please understand, what is a baseline video first? You know that you want to master public speaking and communication skills. Yes. But how do you measure it? What's the tangibility? If you look at any other forms of coaching, right? Maybe a financial coaching. Okay, your net worth is so much now. By the end of the coaching, your net worth has become so much. Or you look at a swimming coaching. You don't really know how to swim at all. Now you're able to do 4 different strokes that are there, 4 major strokes of swimming. If you're doing a handwriting class, your handwriting is okayish, but later after the experience, your handwriting is so beautiful and it's visually appealing. For our cohort, we felt that the criteria would be speaking. And in order to speak, you need to know where you are at right now, isn't it? So this is what the baseline video is all about. So when we look at the baseline video, just one moment. Yeah. We get to know where we stand right now. And the topic that we've chosen is a very, very simple topic. What are your expectations from this 30-day cohort? If you achieve those expectations, how are you going to feel? Simple topic. Now, the catch here is the duration. The duration. You are going to speak for 5 minutes. How will you speak? You can take your phone. You can put your phone try to put it in landscape mode, like keep it in horizontal. Try to ensure that you have light falling on your face. Put it on some kind of a stand where at least till your body, like right now, you're able to see till my chest, right? And my hands are also visible. Keep it in that kind of a location in a way that we are able to see you. Or you can also keep the entire thing as straight. Hold the phone straight like this. Ensure that your entire body is visible from head to toe. Keep it in certain distance where you have light falling on your face, and then hit the record button. When you hit the record button, speak whatever that comes in your mind. And again, I don't want you to think too much or prepare too much or do multiple rounds of revision or repetition. Again, if you choose to do so, you will only spoil the essence of this entire exercise. Okay. The moment you hit the record button, speak whatever it is that you want to speak about that topic based on whatever it is that you know now. Speak on it for 5 minutes. And then the moment 5-minute timer is over, stop. Now, the next step is very, very important. Save that video, that exact video with the title baseline video space that specific date when you made the video. So if I have made the video, let's just say on 12th December, I will just write down here 12th December and I will save it. I'll probably remove these additional things and I'll probably save it like that. Okay. So make sure that you do that. Now, why is it important to not do any repetitions or cuts and all? Because again, you're just spoiling the essence of this entire exercise. Again, very, very important thing. Do not watch your video, baseline video. Do not do it. Okay. You've already criticized yourself enough. We are always, as human beings, we are kind of way too self-critical. Even to this date, I criticize every single day I'm doing live, but every single day I criticize myself, and it's normal. That's why do not watch it. Okay. I will tell you when to watch it, when to go through. We will go through all those steps together in the 30-day journey. Please note, I will be guiding you through in the one-to-one call on how Yogeshwari and I also did our baseline videos. Okay, we were also participants in the cohort as well. Okay, so it's important for you to know that the rules that applies for you are the rules that applies for us as well. We didn't watch, we don't want you to watch as well. Okay. Once the video is saved, keep it. I will tell you what to do about it when we meet live. Once this entire thing is done, the next part of this exercise is going to be the self-reflection toolbox. Every single self-reflection toolbox, you will see a series of videos. Each video includes an in-depth exercise where you will get to know yourself like you have never known yourself before. What are those exercises? As you start going through the videos below, you will get to know them one by one. The video has the slide explainer. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch that video. And then there is a link that is given. You will visit the link. In that link, you will have the entire exercise. So you're going to go through the entire exercise. Some are going to be MCQ based questions. Some are going to be a little detailed questionnaires. Please go through the entire exercise exactly as it is given. And then once you finish the exercise, they will be asking you, in some places, they will ask for your name, email ID and stuff, so that they can send you the fulfilled report about that specific exercise to your email. Download that report, upload it into that same portal. Like once you have the link below that, we have given a place where you can upload that entire sheet. Please write your name. Okay, name, just like rename the sheet with respect to that particular the exercise that it is there. Just rename it and then upload that report in that specific link, and then click on complete and continue, so that you will sequentially keep moving to the next exercise. And then please make sure that you unsubscribe to the email that you have received. Otherwise they will keep sending you more and more emails. I don't want your emails to be spammed at all, and I don't have any collaboration with any of these different places where I've given you those links. So I would love for you to keep your inbox always empty. So just once you're done downloading the report, go scroll down to that same link, click on the unsubscribe button. I will keep reminding you as you watch the videos below. Okay. So once you do this entire process, you will have a humongous reflection on yourself, about yourself, through those reports. You will get to know yourself far more than you have ever done before, even before you get started with that first session and we meet together. And just because you're uploading all of those resources, you've filled up the form, you've finished your baseline video, right? You'll be uploading all these details. We will be making sure that we get to read all those reports so that we get to know you much better. Again, please note, every single document that you upload will only remain confidential between you and us. So we're not going to be sharing any of these reports anywhere. You can be rest assured. We just need those details so that we can again get to know you a little better across all those different reflection exercises, and we can again modify the entire program, understand you a little better, and accordingly serve you. Okay. Most important thing, save all those reports in a folder. You will have the downloaded stuff. Please make sure that you save it in a folder. Now, with this getting over, so far we have discovered the code of honor, and we've also discovered the different warm-up journey that we have designed for you. Now let's break down the 30-day journey, how we have it planned for you. So the entire 30-day journey begins with a couple of pre-session requirements. You've already filled up the onboarding form, you had the one-to-one, you've also finished the discovery call. Now we are gearing up for the first session. We will be giving you a Zoom background, which you will find below. Just download that Zoom background, and please note that this will be the Zoom background that you will be using throughout the duration of the cohort. We have a very high class, amazing, and Yogeshwari is so good at designing. So she's downloaded that. You'll find it just below. All the resources and everything will be available below. So download the Zoom background and use it for the entire thing. We will be giving you access to a gamified leaderboard. What happens in the leaderboard is all the video exercises that we guide you through, the links has to be uploaded on that specific tabs which is mentioned. You will have your own personalized leaderboard, and then we will be maintaining a full-fledged team leaderboard as well. Now, team leaderboard is completely on me, but the individual leaderboards, you will have to take care of your own. So what we recommend is that once we give you the link of the leaderboard, again, this will be mentioned in the first session. Okay? In the first session, towards the end, we will be giving you all these instructions on what is the leaderboard link, how to bookmark it, every single thing will be mentioned. So what we recommend is that keep the leaderboard link bookmarked. It's not a file that you can download. You can do it and work on it online itself, but just save it as bookmark. We will also teach you how you can access the same using your phone as well as laptop preferably laptop, if not laptop, over phone as well. We will guide you through step by step in the live session. Okay. The next one is the different points based on the action steps that you take will be calculated and adjusted over there. So the way the points works is every single time you make a video, it has 10 points. Every single time you comment on a video, it has 10 points. Even in the live session, when you speak, you get 10 points, and you type in the chat, you get 10 points. Again, we have a beautiful backend AI system that tracks all of these things and calculates all the points. So you can be rest assured all your points are properly calculated. Again, it's your responsibility also to keep a track of all these points, and how to do so we'll be explaining in session number 1 itself. What happens when you accumulate all these points? We will be having special award ceremony during the graduation day, where we will have individual awards, we'll be having team awards. Lot of these things will be discussed only and only on graduation day. Don't have to worry, just focus on taking actions. Also, at the same time, please note this: while we are uh, taking care of the entire points, we are also going to be creating a report card for you, a detailed report card, which is going to include the amount of hours that you've learned, the amount of stage time that you've experienced. Lot of these different criteria based stuff is going to be given to you in a detailed report card, which again you can flaunt on LinkedIn and all your social media sites. And that's how we designed the entire cohort. Okay. I have to mention about the refund policy. So what we have already mentioned in the landing page as well, and we will be speaking about this in the one-to-one as well. You will have to complete the 30 days. That's what we need from you, which means every single task that we have asked you to complete, we want you to complete. And even if you don't find a single improvement, okay, you will drop us an email, and what we will do is we will give you a no question refund, no questions asked. Again, having said that, all the access will definitely be revoked, because it's again a completely live immersive experience. So there's no point keeping access of anything. We anyways don't have any recordings other than that of the live sessions. And of course, we will also be ensuring that you are not able to join us in future as well, because obviously if you've not had a good experience with us once, what based on what I have experienced so far is, if I don't have a one good experience, which means the future experiences also are not going to be that good. So we are maintaining the standards, and we are just being very open and transparent about it as well. We are also very strict about the attendance policy, which means every single cohort, we are aiming for 100% track record, which means if the maximum students that we can take in one batch is 20. Okay. So depending on the number of students that have joined, the moment the seats are filled, if you've gone to a landing page, you will see that there is a certain seat limit mentioned over there. The moment the seats are filled, it's gone. It only opens up for next month. We don't even have any wait list or anything. The only way you'll get to know is through our content. So if you are here, you have to show up, do all the exercises, join the sessions, finish all the tasks. That's why what we will do is in session number 1, we will be sending you a calendar invite, which you are going to accept the invite, which kind of gives you a reminder that you've accepted the terms to attend all the sessions. You're going to show up exactly 15 minutes earlier. Like I mentioned, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, only then you're on time. And I'm very strict about time. You have to be there early. The earlier you are, we'll be having informal Q&A going on. So there's always value that you are receiving just by showing up. All the sessions are live. Please note that there are not going to be any recordings whatsoever. So we will be recording the session, but that is purely for our training and quality purposes. Yogeshwari and I love doing a multiple level feedback and evaluation of the way we have delivered every single session. The recording is for that purposes. Please note, there is no recordings available for any participant. I'm telling that beforehand. Again, if you're not able to follow any of these things for any reason whatsoever, you will be marked absent. And if you are marked absent for any of the subsequent sessions, you will be dropped from the batch and you will be forwarded to the next batch. However, please note that the kind of attention that we will be able to give you for this batch that you've signed up, we might not be able to give the same for the next batch, because we'll be having the fresh batch of students coming in. So my complete recommendation here is you are here right now, even at a slightest possible moment, you are getting the feeling that I will not be able to commit to the entire 4-week challenge. Commit to it by showing up for the sessions, finishing the assignment. So every session is 7 p.m. it starts, 9 p.m. it ends. I'll be sharing all those details as well. And then in between the day, you have just 10 minutes of exercise. So if you're not able to commit for that, decommit right now and we will forward you to the next batch. And someone else can take up your seat. But please make sure that you hold that as a code of honor for yourself. This is our attendance policy. Now, here is how the session structures looks like. So every session, like I mentioned, starts 15 minutes early, 6:45, the meeting room will open. Usually the first session, we do a lot of music and dance because we are yet to kickstart the journey. But all the other sessions, it starts 15 minutes early. We do a lot of informal Q&As in case if you have any questions for us, we go through those questions and we answer the same. The moment 7 o'clock strikes, we kickstart the session. Now, session starts at 7 p.m. and what we thought is to make things a little easy for you, because we know that you are probably working in an office, in a corporate, you have a full-time job, a full-time role, full-time responsibilities. During that time, we are doing these sessions on weekdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And you are probably it could be any part of this planet. Okay. So what we will be doing is we will be writing a recommendation to your reporting manager, a letter of recommendation duly signed by Yogeshwari and I. And this letter of recommendation will grant you the permission to attend the session. And that will be for a proper 30-day permission period. So what will happen is we will be writing the letter in such a manner, which will be signed by Yogi Surya and Sons Ren, which will give you that credits. Because anyways, the entire curriculum is designed that will give you a report card and will give you proper learning credits as well, which can be a part of your job. Because anyways, the fact that you are going through this journey and improving will be getting you the results that you need for the company that you're working for, whether it's yours or for the company that you're serving. And finally, we will be giving the credits as well as the report card. So the report card is going to be going to include the hours trained, the specific stage time that the speaking time that you have, the evaluations that you have made, the detailed reports that we have built over the leaderboard and the entire structure, right? Every single session, all of it is properly designed, aligned, and that way we will be making sure that every single thing is clear and transparent with your reporting manager. So that's a commitment from our end. Now, once you join the session, we will be having a welcome note and agenda, which means every morning on that specific day, morning 10 a.m., the agenda will be shared in the specific WhatsApp group. You will know minute by minute what is it going to be covered one step at a time. Once the agenda is discussed, we will be doing a practice and an action step. As in, we are here to speak, right? So we will be making you speak. We'll be dividing you into breakout rooms, one room led by Yogeshwari, one room led by myself, and we will be dividing you into batches and we'll be doing a practice round. Once the practice round is done, we'll all come back to the main room in Zoom. All the sessions are going to be happening in Zoom, okay? There will be a workshop for the day. Now, what is the workshop for the day? The aspects, techniques, methods, systems, and strategies of public speaking and communication that will help you build your muscle. So it's a technique, it's like an installation that we are going to do. And the way we have crafted each of these workshops are exactly within 20 minutes. We will cover the point. We will teach you, will not really teach you much, rather we will tell you exactly what to do so that when we go to the next round of practice, whatever you've learned in the workshop, you'll be practicing it again in the breakout rooms with us. And we will all be practicing it together. Later rounds, we are going to be having something that is called as evaluation. As in, if one particular person is speaking, you will observe that person and share your evaluation in the chat box or as speeches as well. As and when the sessions happen, we will be guiding you through. Every session ends sharp at 9 p.m. IST. That's because we both have a habit of going to sleep by 9:15-ish, because we wake up at 4 a.m. every single morning. Of course, we will make sure that we give you a Q&A as well after 9 o'clock. So we'll have a 15, 20, 30 minutes of time exclusively for Q&As. However, this will be optional. So for those of you who want to go to sleep early, please feel free to drop off at that time. But if in case if you have any questions, we will be clarifying all those questions in the Q&A segment as well. After every session is done, we will be sending a feedback, which means at the end of every session, you will have to write to us your top 3 learnings in the WhatsApp group that you're going to be a part of. And we will be giving you a feedback form which has to be filled within 24 hours at the end of the live session. So if the live session ends at 9 p.m., within 24 hours, next day, 9 p.m., you have to give us the feedback. Again, all these are going to be counted as a part of the attendance. So this is the one particular session structure. Now, what happens beyond the sessions, which means between 2 sessions? You will be having certain play task videos and gamified levels, which means in the leaderboard, we will be guiding you through step by step, day wise, your topics are mentioned. What are the points that is mentioned? I've already mentioned it, right? Every single task that you're going to do, all of those things are mentioned. All that you have to do between the 2 sessions. And also we will be doing the one-to-one with Yogeshwari or myself. Again, what is the structure of the one-to-one, or when are we going to do the one-to-one? We will be discussing that as the cohort moves forward. There are 2 phases to this beyond the session segment. The first phase is when you will just be recording videos and uploading them in the private Facebook group that we are going to be a part of. You will upload the video. Again, the structure of the video and everything will be explained to you in session number 1. Along with that, you have to do 2 appreciations, which means you have to watch 2 people's videos. Firstly, you have to upload your own video, and then you have to watch 2 people's videos within your team members, within your the fellow participants that are there in that cohort. You have to watch any 2 people's videos and give them an appreciation. Again, how to give the appreciation, we will teach you everything in session number 1, so you have nothing to worry. In phase 2, the appreciation just turns into evaluation. Again, what is it all about? What is evaluation? How are you going to do it? All these things we will discuss as the cohort moves forward. But this is the phase 2. You just need to know about it. Now, along with that, in the WhatsApp group, please note, we don't want you to take any notes. We don't want you to have any workbooks. We don't want you to write anything at all. Because both you and I know how many notes we have taken and how much has those notes been useful to us. We both know it, right? So that's why we've kind of gotten rid of all of these things. Every single resource that you need will be given to you. I'm talking about the specific workshop PPTs, the interactive playbooks and cheat sheets, the workbooks specifically designed for you. We've also designed specific custom GPTs for practice. As and when the sessions happen, we will be sharing all those details at the end of the session. We have created a proper 30-day simple, interesting and fun gamified topics to speak on, which we will share with you in the WhatsApp as well as in the Facebook group. Leaderboard will be updated consistently, and that I'll take care. And you will also have to just keep uploading your links. How to do that, all that will be explained. And then finally, we will come to the session 7 and session 8. All the prep that we do, we did the warm up, we are doing the one-to-ones, we are learning, we are implementing, we are practicing, we are evaluating, we are giving appreciations, is so that we can come to this stage where we will be introducing you to our flagship Own Your Stage event. What is Own Your Stage? This is when Yogeshwari and mine, all our community members are invited to